As you can see, 1 minute and 11 seconds, duo and Rice. What? Fritz and Helos combination. If you want a cheaper one, because I can already see you clicking off the video after hearing Fritz and Helos, I do have another video. Watch this one before you watch that one, of course. Duoing with Lionheart and Rice, and you get 1 minute and 24 times. That's lowest we got. You can definitely get lower. But now we're doing the female Titan raid with Helos and Fritz. We're going to see how fast we can get it. Then I'm going to show you the builds, and it's just sensational. So this is another crit build for both Helos and Fritz. Right, the main appeal is the Flame Rhapsody crit damage multiplier, and the Helos upkeeping Black Flare and Red Flare while also being able to do damage to support us, you know. And then the Fritz is the main damage dealer, who just fully focuses on damage. And yeah, so we're gonna do this raid, show you how it works, and then I'm gonna show you how you can do this with Fritz and Shiki as well, just in case you have Fritz but you don't have Helos. You know, Shiki also does work. So yeah, let us do this real quick. So you pop out. Fritz actually has to use Order Rage immediately. Shift. We're already stunned. Sensational work from the Helos right there. You might want to get a... Whoa. That... Okay, this might be quicker than 1 minute 11 seconds right here. Come on. Ooh. Oh my days, wait. Hold on, there's like equal damage as well. This is sensational, bro. Let's see. Final stretch, I don't have any skills, but it's fine. Come on. How much damage is that? How fast is that even? That's gotta be like a record or something, bro. Oh my days, that was quick. So, you saw how we did it. Just copy my movements. You're copying my build anyway, so I don't think that's gonna be too hard to copy my movements. How quick was that? 1 minute 10 seconds. That felt quicker than the last one, like a lot quicker than the last one. Anyways, let me go to the lobby, show you guys the build, and then I'm gonna show you guys the Helos / Shiki build, because you can't do this on Shiki too. By the way, thank you to Teto for more or less sponsoring this video. I can't do without you, so thank you very much. Now, the build is as follows. For the Fritz build, obviously I have Fritz, so I'm going to be using that first. Female Titan, yeah, we're using the attack mimicry, not the colossal. I've seen the colossal going around, but for this build we're using the attack mimicry. For our memories, Tactician, Fury Forge, Apotheosis, Crescendo, and Gambler. If you think there's something better that you could use, you can go ahead and use that. I just like this lineup, you know. For our artifacts, Female Scars with full crit damage. Right, these are some really good scars actually. And Crystal Neck was with full crit damage as well. This isn't the best one, but it works. For perks, Adaptation and Immortal. For our support, we have Font of Inspiration and Peerless Commander. Font of Inspiration and Peerless Commander are pretty essential. Adaptation as well. And what's more essential, our offense perk, Eviscerate, and our core perk, Flame Rhapsody. I've explained this a lot, so I'm just gonna do it really quick. Crit damage is increased by 2.3 times. Times, not 230%. That makes a difference. Meaning that this Flame Rhapsody is actually giving us, if I click it, 115% plus crit damage, right? Instead of 50%, because it's being multiplied by 2.3 times. That goes for all of our sources, like artifacts. This is not giving me 30% plus crit damage. It's giving me 60%. Well, 70 because 2.3 times. But you get what I'm trying to say, which is why our crit damage is a whopping 433%. Now, I'm talking so quickly for some reason. Crit chance is capped at 12.5%. A lot of you guys see this, you'd be thinking, how do I just hit crits that whole raid? Basically, look, this affects things that happen before the game starts. So your main stats, which is also the reason why we're not using Black Flash. Black Flash gives extra crit damage per speed, but speed happens after the game starts, right? Now, before the game starts, here's our crit chance, 12.5%. As you can see, it is capped. It is capped, but once the game starts, you can use your flares, which actually makes them more vulnerable to crits as well as just regular damage. So you can use your flares to drive up your crit chance. You can use, what is it, the Fritz buff to drive up your crit chance, and the Helos buff to drive up your crit chance even more, which is why Font of Inspiration and Peerless Commander are inexpendable. Now, did I explain Flame Rhapsody well enough there? I think I did. And that should be full build. Oh yeah. Right side support, left side damage, left side defense. That's it, right? Yeah, I'm using blades. You can use whatever you want. It doesn't actually matter at all. I'm using blades to get like the skin. Now, for our Helos / Shiki build, equip this real quick. So, Titan literally doesn't matter. Memories, Crescendo, Omni range does matter. Tactician, yeah. Supernova, Apotheosis. If I were you, I would put after images instead of Apotheosis. I just don't have Apotheosis. Actually, you could do this without Omni range as well. And my partner actually doesn't have Omni range, so I made like a bit of a workaround. Now, artifacts, crit damage Bicorn, crit damage necklace. My partner only had Thunder Spear damage, which goes to show you how much potential this build has. We could have done like sub 1 minute maybe. That's a lot of legendary perks. So for our perks, for Shiki, you want Flame Rhapsody, Eviscerate, that's all the same, defense doesn't matter. You want Peerless Commander as your other core, and you want your Font of Inspiration as your support. I don't have that on for some reason. There we go. For Helos, Font of Inspiration, Peerless Commander, and your extra offense, you want Kengo, right? Kengo for your extra offense for Helos. Skill tree, exact same. For Helos moves, right? I'll show you the Shiki moves first. For Shiki move, Black Flare, Order Rage, Red Flare, whatever skill you want, and Rage mode. For Helos, you want Order Revolution on that number 5 slot. Number 4 slot, you want whatever Helos move you want, and then these 3, Rage, Flare, and Black Flare, right? If you do not have Omni range as a Helos, then you can swap Order Rage for your other Helos damage move, and that way all of your moves are map wide anyways, so you're good. If that happens, then the Fritz will use Order Rage instead. That's why I used it. And at the very start, before you shift, pop Order Rage, and the Helos should have it for most of the match, which is just nice damage for Helos, I guess. Now, is there anything I glaze over? Helos will be on whatever they want to be on, right? Like, just as long as you're good at the game. I went over the perks, artifacts, prestige, yeah. I would show the Helos POV, but I don't have Helos, so yeah. I'll show the Shiki POV, but it would just be like a botched one, because yeah. I'll just go into a solo actually. So for the Shiki / Helos, it's as simple as popping your buffs, but there is something that's not so simple. If you have Order Rage and Order Revolution, make sure that you pop them after the Fritz shifts. That is important, because if you pop them before the Fritz shifts, then they don't get those buffs. Why do I not have Order Rage on equipped? I don't know, man. I don't know. But make sure the Fritz shifts, and then you pop Order Rage and Order Revolution. The flares doesn't matter. Make sure you reapply the flares on every boss, by the way. And yeah, that should be it, right? Yeah. I don't know why I even loaded into this. I wonder if we could have done like sub 1 minute. I feel like it isn't a realm possibility. We only tried the raid like twice, so there's that. I haven't plugged my things in years. I haven't plugged anything since the dawn of time. Alright. Follow my Twitch. Yeah, I have a Twitch. You're surprised, right? Follow my Twitch. Follow my TikTok. Join my Discord. We do host giveaways pretty frequently actually. There should be one up right now. Yeah, just a random armored serum. Last time was Jaeger and attack serum. There's a rice giveaway. Another rice, another Jaeger. Colossal Titan full set. Jaeger, Colossal Titan full set again. Anyways, we also giveaways. Twitch, I'll be streaming over the summer, maybe. I want to play some Nautica, actually. So streaming that would be pretty fun. As long as I get at least 2 viewers. So I don't want to be talking to myself. And what else is there? TikTok, Twitch, subscribe, obviously. Yeah, subscribe. Like the video, hype the video, and share the video. So that's them, all done. Oh, become a member. Yeah, that's all up to you though. A member does cost money, so I'm not gonna be like, please, you get me? I'm not gonna beg for that. Subscribe though. I think that's it. Yeah, so this video right here, do I need visuals? This video right here is the cheaper version with Leon Hearts and Rice. You can still get raids done in 1 minute 24 seconds. And right there, that's the subscribe button. Click it, you know how it is. I'll see you on the next one. You can click the video now. You can click this. Yeah, just